The rain is really pouring down today. It was such a beautiful day, too. Not a cloud in sight. Oh, the bus stop. That should get me out of the rain. Or at the very least, it should keep me from getting rained on as much. I should really bring an umbrella everywhere I go from now on. I didn't even bring a sweater to keep me warm. I hope I don't get sick. It would be awful if I did. It's been almost an hour, and the bus still hasn't come by. I wonder what's wrong today. I hope there wasn't an accident or something. That would be bad. Well, I guess I should just walk the rest of the way home. Oh, hello. Is something wrong? Why am I standing alone in the rain? Well, I would be on my way home right now, but you stopped me. So now I'm standing here, talking to you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound harsh. I don't really know how to talk with people. Or rather, I'm not physically able to do so. You're giving me your umbrella? I don't need it. I'll be alright. You want me to use it? Are you sure? But then you'll get rained on. Well, if you're really okay with getting rained on, I guess I can borrow it. Thank you. If you don't mind me asking, where are you headed? You didn't seem like you were in much of a hurry. But then again, you did have an umbrella. You were headed to a cafe. That sounds nice and warm. I didn't know of any cafes around here. I don't really leave my apartment much, so I don't know much of the city. Are you meeting someone there? Perhaps a girlfriend. I don't see a ring on your finger. Oh, my apologies. Again, I really don't know how to talk with other people. I apologize in advance if I say anything cold or harsh. So, you aren't going there to meet with anyone. You're just going because you wanted to go and grab a drink. That's nice. I hope you enjoy your time there. Do I want to go? Well, my plans for later were cancelled, so I guess I can go with you. It would be nice to see more of the city anyways. How far are we from the cafe? Only a few minutes. That's good. The idea of getting a warm drink and getting out of this rain sounds really nice. I feel warmer already. Here's your umbrella. I don't want to keep holding it if I don't need to use it anymore. Did I say something wrong again? I only meant that I didn't want to keep possession of it, because it's yours. I'm sorry. I wish I could convey how thankful I am that you let me borrow the umbrella, and for showing me a place in the city. But using my voice and expressing myself, I don't really know how to do that. What if I paid for your drink? Would that work? Are you sure you don't want me to pay for your drink? It wouldn't be a problem at all. Well, if you insist that you don't want me to, then I guess you can just pay for it. Again, thank you for showing me this place. I appreciate it. You would like to talk with me more. Well, I don't know why you would willingly talk with someone like me. I have nothing interesting to say, and my voice sometimes makes people tired and fall asleep when they hear it. You want to get to know me? May I ask why? You think I seem interesting. I see. Well, I think you need to get some things checked up at the doctor, because in truth, I'm not very interesting at all. Why are you laughing? I'm being serious. Hold on, we'll talk about this more after I order my drink and save us a table. Give me a second. I haven't had a cup of hot coffee since I was a little girl. It feels just as it did when I was younger, except now I have someone to talk to while I drink it. It feels nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something. This hot chocolate feels very hot on the inside, but I still feel really cold on the outside. Am I still wet from the rain? I am? Well, that's no good. Can you pass me some paper towels so I can dry myself off? Your sweater. I can't take that. If I got some sort of sickness from the rain, I wouldn't want you to catch it. Are you sure it's all right? Well, thank you. Again, I don't really know how to repay you for this. This feels really warm. You aren't cold or anything, right? I would hate to think that you're freezing while I have your sweater. You're fine? That's good. I'm sorry. I'm not really good at small talk. Oftentimes I'll stay quiet and let the other person control the conversation. So, do you have anything you'd like to talk about? Oh, right. The plans I made that were cancelled. I made plans with a guy to go watch a movie with him. It was supposed to be our second date, but then he cancelled. He said that I was too cold for him, and that I wasn't putting anything in the relationship or the conversations we had. He wasn't angry at me about it, but I still feel bad, seeing as I've always been like this. I wasn't exactly hurt by what he said, but it did make me feel a little glum. Then it started raining, and I got caught in the storm. It's all right. Don't worry about how I feel. Anytime I do feel something, it usually fades, really quickly. The feelings I had for him, as well as my feelings of sadness, didn't stay long at all. The only thing I feel now is the warmth from your sweater and my hot chocolate. Why did my feelings for him fade so quickly? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not quite sure. A part of me feels like it was never there, and that I don't really have the capacity to do so. Another part of me feels like there was something there, but then I messed up my chances. He'll probably never talk to me again. No one does. You're sorry. For what, if I may ask? That no one talks to me. I don't see why you're apologizing for that. It's not your fault. You can't control what other people can do. Only what you do yourself. And right now, you're talking to me. So, in a way, you are making me feel better. It seems like I'm always thanking you for something. Maybe you're a kind and gentle soul after all. Not a monster or a thief like my parents used to tell me when I was little. Yes, my mom would go on and on about dangerous men on the streets. That they would see me as frail and try to take advantage of me. No one has ever done that. But I know those people exist, so I have to be prepared at all times to deal with them. I wonder why that is. No one ever talks about the kind people that genuinely help others out. They only talk about bad people and what they do. It's honestly unfair when I see it happen. Then again, I don't really leave my apartment often, so I don't know what's right to assume. I'd like to assume that there were more kind people in the world than cruel people, but I haven't gotten to know too many. Well, I've always been alone. My parents would always travel for work and business, so I had to stay behind during school and try to take care of myself. It wasn't easy the first few times, but after a while, I got used to it. I got used to being alone, and not feeling anything. I guess that's how I became how I am today. No, I do not need a hug. I'm alright. I do appreciate you showing me this cafe, though. Next time I go out, I'll stop by here again and get another cup of hot chocolate. Oh. It seems I've burnt my tongue on the chocolate. I thought it would be a little cooler by now. I guess I underestimated how hot this drink still is. Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. I've burnt my tongue on drinks before. I should probably be more careful next time. Sometimes I don't even feel the heat of a drink when I take a sip. I wonder why that is. You think it might be because I'm always calm. Well, I don't really think I'm calm too often. The inability of being able to show emotion often makes me appear calm. But other times, I'm scared. Forgive me, but I won't say. I only met you today, and I don't feel all that comfortable about telling a stranger everything about me. Even though you were really kind to me, I feel somewhat bad. It's all right. That's good to hear. Everyone has something that they keep to themselves. Something that they don't even tell their closest friends or family members, right? It's good to see that you respect those boundaries. I appreciate that. Some people may say that their significant other is someone you should trust and care for. The one person you should be able to go to in your time of need. But I haven't felt that connection with anyone I've dated. There must be something wrong with me. You don't think there's anything wrong with me? Well, that's a relief. I've heard stories from some people that their partners would take sensitive information that they were entrusted with and use it as weapons against them. Since I've heard of these stories, it makes sense that I wouldn't trust anyone to tell them anything. Well, enough about me. What about you? How was your day today? Your day is better now. Why is that? Because you got to meet me. I don't understand. What did meeting me today in the rain have to do with you having a better day? You were feeling down and needed someone to talk to. I get it. Is that why you were so nice when you saw me by myself? Were you just trying to get me to talk with you? How many other people have you manipulated because you acted like that? I'm assuming it happens pretty often. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad. I just figured that it may happen often. If I had a different personality, or was a completely different person entirely, this conversation could go a lot of different ways. One of them could be using you. One of them could be falling in love with you. But instead, the person here is just me. There's nothing special about me. But you seem so kind and caring. I hope that you find someone who appreciates those qualities in you, and not look for the superficial things, like our looks. I'm sure you'll make someone very happy one day. So just take your time, and try to enjoy life. It's not a race. You're welcome. It looks like you're finished with your drink. I'm almost finished with mine. You can leave if you want to. I wouldn't want to be a burden if you have to leave. You want to wait for me to finish before leaving? Does that mean I'm holding you up? I guess I'm still burdening you. Are you sure? Are you sure that I'm not burdening you? Well, all right. That's good. No, you weren't bothering me. It was nice to have someone to talk to for a change. Well, I'm finished with my drink now. This was very satisfying. I feel a lot warmer now, too. What are you giving me? A piece of paper? Oh, there are numbers on this paper. Is this your phone number? Why are you giving me this? You would like to stay in contact with me. Well, I guess I'm not opposed to the idea. I'll just put it in my phone now while you're here, so I have the right number. I've heard that people sometimes lie when they give out their phone number to someone. If you would like to get away from me, I would rather you tell me than pull some stunt in order to leave. You wouldn't do something like that. Well, that's good. I'll send you a message now. That way, you'll have my number too. Why are you laughing? I only said hello. I didn't make a joke. Oh, you think it's funny because it sounds like me. Well, I guess it could be seen as funny. We should probably leave soon. It looks really dark outside, and this rain doesn't seem to be letting up. Wait, your sweater. I still have it on. Here, let me take it off. You want me to keep it on? But it belongs to you. I don't want to take your belongings. That would be stealing. I'm not a criminal or anything like that. Speaking of that, it's actually getting pretty late. Maybe we should walk to the bus stop. No, I haven't heard about the buses. What about them? They've been down for a week? Oh, that's why the buses weren't coming by when I waited earlier. Yes, I was waiting at the bus stop for an hour. I guess I should just walk home. You want to walk me home? Well, I guess I don't see a problem with it. It would be better to know that I had someone to push in front of me if a mugger showed up. That was a joke. I would never actually push you in front of someone. I am more than capable to deal with someone trying to rob me, so don't try it, mister. You won't? That's nice to hear. You should probably use that umbrella you have now instead of getting rained on. We're only a couple minutes away from my home. I'm sorry for this inconvenience. You really didn't have to walk me all the way home. I would have been fine if I walked home by myself. I hope your socks aren't soggy like mine are. I hate the way they squish inside of my shoes. They're really uncomfortable. Makes me feel tingly, but not in a good way at all. We're here. What's wrong? Did something happen? Oh, you're looking at my home. Yes, it's a bit big for me. My parents gave me a home they bought a couple years ago that they weren't using. It does get lonely sometimes, but I feel better now. Today was quite enjoyable thanks to you. That cafe was really nice as well. We're still in the rain. I should probably head inside now. I don't want you to get rained on any longer. Here's your sweater. You'll send me a text when you get home? All right. I would appreciate hearing that you got home safely. Take care. That was an exhausting day, but it was fun. I hope he makes it back home all right. That sounds really close. Please make it home all right. Wait, what am I feeling? Why am I worrying so much? I think I need to sleep. I actually fell asleep. I guess I was really exhausted. Oh good, he sent a message. Made it back home. Thanks for the talk. It was great to meet you. Hope we can talk again soon, friend. A friend? He considers me his friend? I agree. I hope we can talk again soon, friend.